Hello guys, I want to show you a new strategy I found revolving around the Horn Scarab of Pandemonium. Um, I'm also running 2 times Category Scarab of Duplication and Influencing Scarab of Conversion. I don't want to talk too much about the strategy right now. I rather run a map and explain as we go. What the Horn Scarab of Pandemonium does is it replaces some packs in the map with map bosses and makes it so stuff that affects map bosses also affects these special mobs. Oh my god, these are tanky as hell. Holy shit. So what I am trying to do, and you will see why once we finish the map. I'm trying to go through the map and actually kill as much as possible without killing the map bosses. And I also want to spawn as many altars as possible. Why is this mob so beefy? I gave them something I shouldn't have given them. Why do I get a Soul Eater in my showcase map? Okay. Okay, these ones aren't so good. I really want to get fucking bosses annoying me. Let me see this first. Let me check. Maps have a chance to be duplicated is very good. And final boss is actually what we want. But it's very bad mod. Maybe I'm actually not gonna click this one. So, as I was saying, I try to spawn as many altars as possible that give us buffs for the bosses. And when we run through the map once, we kill everything, trying to spawn as many altars, click all of the bosses, the boss mods on these altars, and afterwards we're gonna kill all the bosses. I think I just killed the boss here, but I have a Soul Eater. I think for the strat I need to... Oh yeah, this is perfect. Oh my god, 4 grand Eldrich. Oh my god. Guys, this is so perfect. You really don't want to kill the bosses, and Headhunter sometimes gives me so much damage when running through the map that I accidentally kill some of the bosses. Okay, now here this would be the normal map boss, but as soon as we kill it, we cannot spawn altars anymore with boss mods. Okay? This is why we will ignore it and kill it on our second run through the map, okay? This might sound a bit weird, but it will all make sense once you run it a second time. Okay, there's another boss right here. We don't want to kill it. Need to be careful. There's another boss here. Get some altars. We're not spawning too many altars, but it's more than average. Okay, there's another one. Instilling Orb. Okay, it rolled okay. We'll do it as another map boss. We don't want to kill it. Okay, we ran through the map once. Okay, and now the fun begins basically. We are going to kill every single unique boss on the second run, and you can see we dropped 4 Grand Eldritch Ember from the altar. Do I want to take these? Scarab Divination card duplication. I don't know. This mod is very bad. I don't think it's worth it. So I'm just not gonna click it. I've bricked some maps because I had 2 crazy mods on the map that combined with the damage mods and stuff on from the altars. And this is why I stopped clicking every altar if it's not really the best reward. I mean, I clicked the Grand Eldritch even though it was extra fizz. Fizz is extra. I'm sorry for my bad English, guys, it's late. I'm testing the strategy and stuff, and yeah. So this is our second run through. Now we're doing the boss. And he will also drop Grand Eldrich. Yep, he does. Okay. We also drop a lot of influence maps, by the way. You've seen it on the one I killed accidentally on the first run through. But we might get some more. I don't think we rolled too many bosses actually on this map. Let me see, that's one. Come on, give me some maps. Okay. Usually we get a lot of maps from each map, but I guess on this one we don't. Nope. But we got some Grand Eldrich. Was there one more, or did we? Are we finished? Yeah, we are finished, right? Oh no, one more. Haha. Come on. Nope. No maps. But you've seen it on this one guy, right? On this one boss. Okay. Now we're finished with the map, basically. We can go out. And now I'll talk about the strategy. So, I think, since this is all chance based, okay, there's a 15% chance. I think we did not get a lot of bosses in this map. But we got a good, basically the best altar we could get, with the highest roll, which is the Grand Eldritch Ember, and we dropped 4 per boss, basically. And we got 21 from this one altar. Okay. Let me turn off my shout. You can get a lot of Grand Eldritch Ember. You can get any kind of Eldritch Ember from these bosses, and you can really stack this high. I know there are farms where you try to avoid the boss and put it on the mobs, and it's better if you're going for these. But this is actually not the main idea of the strategy. The main idea of the strategy is getting these maps. I think we got really unlucky with these. But we got lucky on this one. So this is probably the showcase I'm gonna use. I ran like 15 maps by now. And this is the results from these 15 maps. I think on average you drop 2 to 4 maps, something around this. I had maps where I came out of the map with around 9 of these maps and 1 shaper map. I remember that exactly. Just 1 map. And these go for 20 chaos. So you can do the math, like 9 of these maps and 1 of these maps, which is also probably 10 chaos. Yeah. So this is more than a divine just from the maps. And I also had maps where I got, like this one, where I hit all the embers and I got 20 grand and I got a lot of lesser, a lot of greater. I think I came out of one map with 43 lesser and 36 greater, just from the bosses. Okay, this is insane. Like the investment is not too big. These ones I bought in bulk for divine 1 to 5, which is kinda expensive, to be honest. I think this is like 30 chaos per map, but the other ones are really cheap. These ones are like 2 chaos basically, and these ones are a little bit more expensive, but you can buy in 4 chaos in bulk, or you can get 36, 40 for 1 divine. So you're paying like 5 chaos. So this is like 10 chaos, and this is like 2 chaos, so it's 12 chaos, and this is like, let's say 40 chaos. Okay, so this is like 62 chaos investment plus the map, and everything else is just getting the atlas right. You're trying to stack these nodes. Map bosses drop conqueror maps, elder maps, synthesized maps. You're trying to get as much pack size on the influence mobs as possible. You take the node map bosses are surrounded by tormented spirits. You want them possessed. quantity from possessed mobs, you want this node. This is especially important. Final boss has 5% chance to drop a connected map. And you get the map modifiers, and map modifiers. Unique monsters in the map have 200% chance to drop scarabs, and then this is why we're getting these nodes. You add shrines to your map. You are running the domination craft, 4 more shrines, because every shrine in your map is basically another pack, or like 50% chance to be another pack, and every pack gets a chance to be converted to a boss. This is why we're running this. And I feel like the strategy is kinda new. I found this strategy from... Let me check. I forgot the name. This is the wrong video. Yeah, from Klediev? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna link the video down in the description so you can check it out. But he's been running it with a little bit of a difference. He's been running it with Maven. And the reason for it is because you get up to 3 more bosses in your map. But this means you have to run different kind of maps every time. Like you put in a new map, it needs to be a different map basically, and you cannot take advantage of the Eldrich Embers basically that drop from the bosses. The reason I chose to fight Cathedral, and I need to test this, okay? Before I've been running Crimson Temple, and Crimson Temple, the problem is that you struggle to find the bosses. You clear the map once, and then you need to clear the map again, and you already have discovered all the map, and you're just running around in circles and trying to find the missing bosses. And the fight Cathedral is just, as you've seen, it's basically a big circle. You can just run it once, and then you killed all the normal mobs, you got all the ultras, and then just run it again as we did. And this way you don't miss anything, you don't have to search for any bosses. I think, to be fair, I have not done any great testing or any spreadsheets or whatever. I just discovered this like a few hours ago. I think the 10 to 15, maybe 20 maps I ran, just from the maps and just from these were empty, by the way. Before I started selling some grants now, but these were empty. And this is from 15 maps, as I said, 50 maps, and yeah, these ones alone, 20 chaos each. This is a lot of money. I think I'm getting easily 100 chaos, 50 to 100 chaos profit each map, and this is not counting drops like All Flames, scarabs, potential divination cards you're getting. Yeah, I mean you're not getting lucky with grants every map, but you will usually drop more than 2 maps that are influenced. Okay, and one more thing I wanted to talk about. I'm using this influencing scarab of conversion. This wasn't used by the original guy where I got the idea from Gledif. He used a scarab, and you can test this for yourself if you want. Unique. He used Cartographic Scarab of Singularity. And this will make the bosses drop a unique map. Now, I know some unique maps actually sell quite well, but there are others that are just like 5C, maybe, like 4C. And I don't want to bother selling these low tier maps. I've dropped a Moon Temple, like a Twilight Temple. This one sold for 20 chaos, but as I said, I don't want to bother, so I switched it, and I feel like getting this Where is it? Of course it's in web device. Getting this scarab makes it so that the conversions from normal maps to special maps is a lot higher. I don't know how much higher it is, but I feel like this is a good addition, especially at the price of 2 chaos. Okay, the only reason not to run this is to put a scarab in that is better. But for this strategy, I think this is the best one. I would like to know the exact numbers because it only says that there's a chance for maps to drop as Shaper, Elder, Conqueror, or Synthesized. But it doesn't specify how big the chance is. But I feel like it stacks together with all these nodes. Maybe I'm gonna test it, maybe someone else is gonna test it. This would be interesting to find this out. I imagine if the strategy gets a little more popular, the prices will go up, because I'm making mad profit right now. Like, this is crazy. I'm trying to get more of these scarabs, and like bulk, like hoard them basically, because I think they're gonna go up. And yeah, maybe you see this video as one of the first guys, and you decide to do the strategy, and you can make a lot of profit as well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions, I'm gonna link my other street down below, I'm gonna link my build down below, I'm gonna link the original video from Clediff down below, and yeah, good luck with the farm. See ya.